Once upon a time, Ford had an obsession with the high life. We're not talking Hollywood and Times Square, no, we're talking Buckingham and IKEA. You see, Ford never liked getting one-upped by our friends across the pond, not in sales, not in speed, and certainly not in luxury. And so instead of revolutionizing Lincoln and making them change the game, we decided to just buy it. It truly is just like they've always said. If you can't beat them, buy them? Well, to understand why Ford made this decision, you have to understand where their head was at, and where their head was at was in the clouds. Now, Ford made a lot of money in the early to mid-90s, apparently enough to justify buying the entire game. Now, luckily, deals with BMW and Saab fell through, but by the end of the decade, Ford owned Land Rover, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Volvo, and of course, Lincoln. Now, whether or not this $17 billion move to create what would be known as Premier Auto Group was beneficial to the companies Ford bought or Ford itself is really up for debate. But I can tell you that ever since we sold those companies back, Lincolns are looking a lot nicer. Now, if you're curious where Ford's champagne wishes and caviar dreams left the brands they bought and sold, look no further than Ford, Lincoln, and Cookeville. Because we've got some Volvos and Land Rovers that you could drive away in or get driven away in. To the Ritz! Okay, well, guess I'm driving myself. To the Ritz!